Good afternoon. I'm so glad you could join me today. I am so pleased that you're here with me. I have got such a wonderful guests with me today. Two ladies that I am so proud of. They have done so much work in this Twin Cities and around the whole country. Their name is called Breaking Free, and it opened in 1996. With the purpose of providing advocacy, services, and education to women and girls trapped in the life of commercial sexual exploitation, and is one of a very few programs in this country that serves this unique population of survivors. And I would like to introduce you to Vanita and Joy. And here they are. Hello. Say hi.
Hi.
So can you tell me a little bit about your programs that you have going? You have so many wonderful things going on.
We really do. Actually, we did start in 1996, and Breaking Free really got started based on the fact that I worked for another agency that did similar work, and they kind of folded. And I was hired there as a program director. So I had first-hand contact with all of the ladies that came in there for service, and I just didn't want to see services end. I knew the need was so crucial, you know, that I wanted to continue to do the work. So the program that I worked for ended like around October 1st of 96, and Breaking Free started the end of October of 96.
Wow, see?
So it was really quick. There was a need,
you got
and
smart.
things happen, And
held it together. That was hard to do.
It really was. It really was. But what happened was everything was going our way. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it was supposed to happen. It was supposed to.
Man upstairs said, "Go for it,
He sure
girl."
did, and that's exactly what I did. And the one thing that I wanted to do that the other program didn't do was provide housing services. And what I seen in the other program was it just became a vicious cycle. Because women would come in, they'd get a Band-Aid put on them, and then they'd have to go right back to where they came from.
Yeah, right back to the
And that's it. And I knew that they couldn't get out of the life if they didn't have anywhere to lay their head. If they didn't have a place to call home, we would be continuing to do the same thing. And so, Man Upstairs opened up some doors, and we were able to get a little 12-unit apartment where Joy, that's where I met Joy.
Oh, really?
Our first little railroad boarding house. It used to be a railroad boarding house.
Oh, how funny, a railroad boarding house.
It wasn't the Taj Mahal.
What was that like?
Yeah, it wasn't the Taj Mahal.
No,
but
of course
it was a lot of little apartments, you know.
Oh, my
But
goodness.
to the women, it was the Taj Mahal.
Well, yeah, to you know, when you're in that situation, that's like the Taj Mahal.
Yeah.
It's
It beats
safe
sleeping in a bathroom and a back seat of a car.
Beats that.
And we began to see women get their children back from child protection, reunite with their families. We began to see them blossom and realize that they did deserve better, that there was more to them than just having to have their bodies bought and sold.
Yes,
so
amen.
that's kind of how
the
Breaking
truth.
Free got started. So.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
And we've pretty much been going pretty strong ever since. There's many things happening with us right now.
You're just what. Let me tell you, when I came to the state and I met you, all my life I wanted to do what you're doing.
Wow.
I wanted to see this done somehow, because I myself was such a victim for so many years, and out in the street with two children. I know how that feels, and there's nothing worse than feeling like you don't have a place to go.
Oh, yes.
There's nowhere to go. There's no help for you.
Feel hopeless.
I mean, the church for me was locked when I went to the church with my two babies.
It wasn't easy. It really wasn't easy.
It's not easy.
Yeah.
It's not an easy thing. And what you created is a safe haven for people that are like that. And I don't know how to explain it, but it really gets my heart.
Oh.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you so much.
And you guys have done so much, and Joy has come along in your life, and she has done so much good.
She has.
And she works so hard to help.
Yes.
It's a healing piece for me.
Yes. Oh, yes.
So it's a twofold. Even though, you know, because I hear a lot of people always say, "Oh, Joy, you're the face of Breaking." No. Breaking Free is a whole group of us that have come together, and we have the same passion and the same desire to see a wrong done right. You know what I mean?
Amen.
We're the ones who are being wronged here in more ways than people even know.
I know.
And Breaking Free is the one organization that I've run across in my 20-some years of being involved in the life that understood exactly the wrongs that were being done to us. And did something about it.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a lot of people that always say they want to help out, and that's where some of the downfall has come. But over the years now, I've been here, 13 years going on? so many things have changed. I mean, Breaking Free has made a stand in so many different arenas.
Oh my goodness.
Law enforcement, legislation.
Wonderful. You're teaching the police officers.
In the schools, everywhere.
You're doing the schools, churches.
Yeah.
See, this is what needs to be done.
Yeah, they're
And
finally
it's
letting
big. It's
It is
huge.
big. And you know, and it really wasn't easy. I'm gonna
No,
say that
I know it
in
hasn't
the
been
beginning,
easy.
yeah.
I've seen you struggling.
You know, I mean, when we
I've seen
first started,
you.
I remember churches hanging up on me and saying, "What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Called prostitutes?
Yeah, what are you
They need to
talking
get
about?"
what they deserve."
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
but
Oh,
we
yeah.
came a long way, baby.
That's right, baby.
We came a long way. You know what I mean?
God, yeah.
And the church is beginning to really say, "What can we do?"
Yeah.
Well, they
This
need
is our
to help
problem,
because
too.
there's-
They do.
It is their problem
Well,
too.
it's a spiritual problem, though. It really is.
It is. It's
Because
very
the
much.
prostitution hurts you to the heart.
Oh, to your
To the
core.
core
Yeah.
of your being.
To your core.
You know what I mean? And that's what makes it so spiritual.
That's
because
what's so
sometimes
wonderful about it.
that's
That
the
I
only
asked
piece that
God,
can
where
help.
were you when I was being molested?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I used to
He
say
was
that.
yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
And you know where he was? He was right there
He
with
was.
me. You know why? Because now I could do what I'm doing now.
Yes, yes.
Right, and that's where I'm
He
at
said,
with
"You're
it.
a strong person.
Yes.
That's why I'm putting you in this position.
Yes.
Because you're going to be able to do it
That's
You know
it.
firsthand
too.
about
Yes.
it. Yeah.
Be able to save those that
Yeah.
can't speak.
Yeah,
That's
voices
it.
that
That,
can't
yes,
speak.
and there are many of them, but he sees a big
I
picture.
know it, and
yes.
that's what's so blessing.
It is.
We got blessed.
Yes.
I'm awesome.
I got chills. Ooh.
I never thought I'd see myself where I am today, but it's not my doing. It's someone believing in me. When I
Oh,
believe in
yes,
myself,
she-
that's all we
yeah.
say. Vanita gives hope when hope seems hopeless for us. You know?
Right,
She
exactly.
brings
No hope,
light,
yeah,
and that's
yeah.
the thing is,
She
Breaking
does.
Free as a whole is like a light at the end of the tunnel, and what we try to do is show the girls there is a better life. We just need you to trust us, and we know that's hard when it comes to us coming out.
Oh,
of this
yeah, it is
side.
hard.
We don't trust anybody.
No,
so
hell no.
Breaking Free makes good on everything that it says.
Yes.
Oh, I know you do. You're known all over the country
we don't
now.
promise the girls
Yeah.
that this is going
No,
to be easy.
it's
or we're
going to be
fix
easy.
it.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
Vanita never told me this is going to
No.
be easy. She said this is going to be an uphill battle.
That's right.
And you're going to fight for it.
That's right.
What you're worth fighting for was the key.
See, that's what we didn't know. We didn't know we were worth fighting
That's
for.
She fought for us when we
You
didn't
know?
fight for ourselves.
You know? Yeah.
Jerry
She
Vick,
knew.
same
Yeah,
thing.
yes.
He's a police
Jerry
officer
Vick,
that
what a
came
Yes.
in.
sweet man.
He
What
was.
a
About them
sweet
women when they
helper.
didn't care about themselves.
Jerry Vick was such a wonderful guy.
Yes, he was awesome.
He was awesome. His mom
worked
is
with him.
always hanging out there.
I
She's
love Maggie.
Yeah,
I
she's
love
so
Maggie.
sweet. She's sweet. Maggie,
Yeah.
Maggie's
I
doll.
love Maggie.
Maggie's
Love
such
the
a
whole
sweetie.
family.
I know, me
Yeah.
too. They're just sweethearts, and they show up every year at
Yes, they do.
They
your
do. They really
marches.
do.
They have marches every year, by the way, you guys. They have a. Tell them about your march.
It's what we call it as a candlelight vigil.
Candlelight
Because
vigil.
you
Yes.
see, there's many women who don't make it. Every
Yeah.
year, we kind of do a memorial service
know.
in remembrance of those ladies who did not make it that year.
Correct.
And then we do a march to let the community know we're here and we
Yeah.
care about women that are involved in this life. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And to help bring awareness to the
It's so
neighbors
important.
that oftentimes will point their finger at people,
Yeah.
women
Yeah.
that are out on the streets or what have you,
I
not
know.
knowing their whole
Situation.
Not knowing that
and
they're
I say
yeah,
that because
helpless,
people really
actually.
don't realize that
Oh.
the average age of entry in our country is between 12 and 14 years
Oh,
old.
God, that just
We're
breaks my
talking
heart.
about babies there. We really are.
oh,
The
that's
12 and
babies.
14, what do they know? You know, this is a multi-billion-dollar industry throughout the world.
It's where they're making
That's-
more than the drugs.
That's right.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
That's what
right
my
now.
FBI
It is.
guy
It's
said.
superseding
Drugs
drugs,
and guns.
right
Yeah.
now. I mean,
Yeah.
that says a
That
lot.
says a lot.
Who is it that's paying that kind of money for human beings?
What's wrong with
to
these
buy?
men to
yeah,
do this?
what's going on? How can you know,
See,
the demand is a whole other
You know what I
Yeah.
say? The demand, I say put their names and their lights up on billboards, not just the
Mm-hmm.
internet. Put them up on a billboard. And you're driving into town. Oh, there's
Yeah.
Uncle Joe.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
He hired a prostitute? What?
Yeah.
And you're
I'm
driving.
telling you, something
I
has to
just
happen.
see this. For somehow I
Mhm.
just see
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Something has to happen to
If
them
we
that
can't,
is
if we can't
big.
deal with the demand, we're never going to end the problem.
We're never gonna
We're
end
never
it.
going to
No,
end it.
never.
I mean, you deal with the demand, you end the problem of men buying women and girls
Yes.
and boys.
Yes, and
you
boys.
end pimps, they go out of
Yes,
business.
They go out of business.
They go out because there's nothing to sell.
I know.
You know,
I
so
know.
we have to think creatively. What do we need to do?
How do we
And
get the
well, we
guys
have
to
get to legislators to
Yes.
start signing bills that hold them more accountable.
maybe how about putting them in jail?
Yeah, yeah.
We
and-
also have to take a look as a state though here. We are okay with strip clubs, but we're not okay with prostitution. Okay,
Yeah,
you got somebody's kid on stage, and we said it's adult
Little
entertainment.
kids, I know.
That's somebody's daughter on stage taking her clothes
Somebody's
off. You don't know how old she
granddaughter.
is.
No, but it's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
It is.
It's devastating.
It is.
And they're kids.
They are kids.
It's
But
a
you
gateway.
know what I
It's
say?
a gateway for our women
It
to get
really
into
is.
it.
It is. But it really, I mean, and it's important that we focus on children that are
Yes,
involved.
yes.
But we have to remember that this is the reality of it. If a child gets involved in the life, chances are they're not going to be rescued.
Right.
Because we know pimps are smart, aren't they?
Oh, they're
They're not
smarter
going to
than
put
the-
that little girl on display. They're
Correct.
not going to put her on
No way.
university and
No.
jail.
Oh,
they're not
no,
going to do
no.
that.
They're gonna
so
put
it's
her on the
really
internet.
undercover.
On the
and it
internet.
takes more work. But when she turns 18, now she's been involved since she's 14, we can't turn around then and say, you should know better now because
Right.
you're 18.
Correct.
No,
You
correct.
should know better. Why
Yes.
don't you get out?
But see, they
We
can't
blame
get
them.
out.
They can't.
You can't get out.
The
of it.
damage is already done.
Damage
And we
is done.
wouldn't ask a battered woman, why don't you just leave? We
Hello.
Yeah,
finally
because we know that,
understand.
that you can't.
Yeah, and we have to come to that same kind of
They,
knowledge about
Right.
prostituted women.
Right.
The same tactics that hold
Right.
battered women trapped in their situation are the same
And they
tactics
are
of power
trapped.
and control
Yep.
that keep prostituted women
Trapped.
in their
same,
trapped
same
situation.
exact same thing.
Yeah, when we
Same
come to that
dynamics.
knowledge, then laws will start to change. They
That's
really
what-
will.
Okay. Sure.
Laws
Then
will start to
Everybody
change.
needs to listen up here. You know, and if you know someone at home that's being abused, you get a hold of Breaking Free.
Definitely. We're at
You have
breakingfree.net.
somebody that you know that's been trafficked or somebody that's been really, really, just down and out. Get a hold of Breaking Free.
Okay.
So let me ask you this now: how many do you have? Are you getting more housing?
You know what? We did.
Good.
Last summer, we got some additional funding
Good.
from HUD
Oh,
to
good.
expand our housing. So we got an additional 18-unit building. So now
Oh,
we have
God.
36 apartments.
Yep.
You
Oh,
know?
good.
And so with our permanent, between our permanent
thing.
and
Very good
transitional housing program, we can house about 50
Oh,
million
my gosh.
children a year. Yeah.
That's great.
That is. That's a beautiful thing. But you know, our waiting list has still got about 80.
Is it really?
Women on
That's still that
So
way.
yeah, well, it's going to be that way. I
Yeah, it's
mean,
gonna
times
continue to
are,
grow.
You know,
Yeah.
and so I mean, we're
But
always
there's
looking
so many
to
of
expand
you
and grow.
organizations out there. And the part I'm wondering about is do they just put the domestic violence kids people in the housing, or do they put the prostitutes, or everybody gets
Ours
equal
is
housing?
just for. I mean, our
Victims
housing
of
is specifically
prostitution.
for
Yeah, prostitution.
victims of prostitution
Okay.
and trafficking.
Thank
sex
God.
trafficking.
That's good.
That's
good.
all we house.
That's good.
Because everybody else does everybody.
Yeah,
and
everybody
they're
else-
the ones who can't get in
Right,
everybody's housing.
right.
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 Okay.
So
good.
we do
Now
ours.
I gotta ask. I went and spoke at one of the prisons, and the women in there, it must have been 30 women, probably. And the women in there were in there for prostitution.
Oh yeah, that's not unusual.
What is this country doing? What are we? Where's the mentality? What is this? Why would
Well,
you
this
put
is nothing
and spend
new,
the
though.
government,
Yeah.
the money of the
Yeah.
state on a girl in prostitution that's being forced to do this? First
Yeah.
of all, not
Yeah,
at her
yeah,
free will.
yeah.
It's nothing she chose to
Yeah.
do. She
Well, the
needs
thing
help.
is it's kind of something that's been happening forever, really,
Yeah.
with women in
I know. Why
general.
are we doing this still?
You know, I mean, and I don't always talk about it, but like second-class women. I mean,
Oh, yeah, that's the way they
prostitution has
look
been
at
known-
us.
Yeah, prostitution has always been known as the oldest profession. It has since the
Yeah, I
beginning
know,
of
it's an
time.
oppression
But we
instead of
call it
oppression.
the oldest oppression.
Oppression,
Okay, and you're right. When you go to jail, many of the women that are incarcerated have either been involved in prostitution at some point of their life,
Yeah.
or they are in there for
For
prostitution.
Yeah,
prostitution.
I was blown away.
Yeah, but you can never go to a men's jail and ask
see a
the
bunch of
men how
pimps.
many of them are pimps or johns. You won't find that.
See,
you
that-
won't find
that's-
that.
it's-
It's a mentality
There you go.
of our of the thinking of people in our country that you know, we do these things for women. We create a society where everything is objectified, sexualized, and all of this.
Yeah, yeah.
And then we have movies like Pretty Woman and Indecent Proposal that says, "Do it." It's
The
okay,
client's
make all this
list.
money. And then she does it. And we turn around and we point our finger at her and say, "You should know better.
You even know
You're
better."
nasty. You're rotten.
Yeah,
Now go to
yeah.
jail."
Yeah, and he
That
goes home and
mentality
he
is all
goes home
mixed
to
up.
his wife in church.
Yeah, I always say that.
Yeah.
I always
yeah.
say that too.
Yeah, and he also comes to our John school now and then too.
Well, now and then maybe
You know
he
what
comes
I
to
mean?
John's school. Yeah,